All right, Universal Studios Orlando is what we decided to tackle while we were there. We're going to purchase the tickets online while we're in line, and it's very simple. You'll select one day because that's what we're doing. We are Florida residents, so we get a little discount there. And we do want to go to two parks, which is both Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. No need for Volcano Bay this time. And so we want to have that flexibility to go to both of the parks in one day. As you can see, it says here it's starting at $174 for each adult ticket. But the truth of the matter is, depending on the day that you're going, the price does fluctuate. And you'll see here that the ticket really costs is $209 per person. And so that comes to $418. But in addition to that, of course, you have to pay taxes. Uncle Sam is going to get his money. And so I am completing that transaction here. And you can see that, of course, they're going to give me an option to buy the express passes. We're not going to get the express passes. I just don't think for us it is worth it. But if you are going to go and want to hit every single ride, I do recommend getting the express passes. But of course, that price fluctuates as well too. They have other options like the VIP experience. Same thing. We've been several times, so I just don't think it's worth it for us. And of course, here you're going to see the total for those two tickets are $418. And we're going to go ahead and complete that transaction. We have the option of having it delivered to us either through the mobile print at home or will call. I'm going to do mobile because we're already in line. It just makes more sense for us. With the taxes, everything comes to $445.18. I'll do guest checkout, but of course, if you have an account with them, you would want to go through that process as well. So we're going to go through Universal Studios, has been around since 1990. And of course, most of these are attractions that are either from movies or television shows. And like I stated, they have three parks where we're only doing two parks today. And we're not going to hit Volcano Bay, but that's something that we do look forward to doing in the future. First, we took on the Ranch of Mummy. It's a thrill ride that plunges you at high speed in total darkness. And just when you think you have escaped, you plunge into the abyss. Next, it was the Fast and Furious, which is a simulator ride where you join the crew and ride along for a street chase. So that was nice. Next, we took on the Rip Ride Rocket. You'll have to put your belongings in a locker. Once in a ride, you get to select the music of your choice. And then the roller coaster starts off with a climb towards the 90-degree angle, then quickly tackling the first drop. It goes about 65 miles per hour with dips and turns that will have your adrenaline pumping. It really was an enjoyable ride. If you are a thrill seeker, I say definitely hit this one up first so you make sure that you make it on the ride. It was very enjoyable. We wanted to go on it again, but just time did not permit for us to do that, but it is one that is a must-do while in the park. After that, we decided to take the express train to Islands of Adventure. You must have a park-to-park ticket. They will scan your ticket before you get in the line, and the line moves rather quickly, so you don't have to worry, but it's a good way to get a little rest when you're going from one park to the next instead of walking. If you choose to walk, it does take about 17 minutes. The ride itself doesn't take as long, but of course, if there's a long line, that will hold you up. And you'll get a chance to kind of see what it looks like getting on this train. It is really a ride in itself, if you ask me. There's no thrill or anything like that, but it's just fun to be on here, and it takes you back to that Harry Potter feel. Take a look. So the first thing we did was the motorbikes when we got off, and this was really fun. I sat in the cart while he did the top, and it is one of those thrill seeker rides. Once again, it is a roller coaster, so hold on to your stuff and have fun. And then, of course, you want a little break for a little dance break. I wanted to join in, but they were not asking for crowd participation. But it was nice to see this while we're in the park. And then after that, we started on our adventures to the next ride. And what I wanted to do really was to tackle as many roller coasters as possible. And so what I decided was to skip some of the things that we've done before and go straight into our next ride, which is Spider-Man. It is also a 3D ride, but it has some thrills in there, and I really enjoyed it every time we've come before. So you're going to have a chance to kind of see what that looks like. grab your 3D glasses, and of course we're going to go and help Spider-Man as he tries to tackle those villains. And inside, even while you're waiting, you get a chance to see like what it looks like on the Spider-Man set and all that good stuff. So it really is fun even when you're waiting in the line. But there is a free fall at the end that's about 400 feet, it feels like, and we just really enjoyed that. All right, you cannot take your bags on the Hulk, and this is another roller coaster. You will be seated in the ride, and it launches through a tunnel of bright lights, and of course, you're going to go about 40 miles per hour and 2 seconds of taking off. And there are just so many upside downs, and like gravity is fighting against you. But this is a roller coaster for sure that you don't want to miss when you're going to Universal, especially if you love those thrill rides. All right. And then we took on Doctor Doom's Fairfall. This one, of course, is a blast into the sky within seconds and you hurl back down. And it's really a thrill there. Next, we took on King Kong. And this is just something that's a little bit more relaxing but fun to see while you're going on that ride. It is a motion simulator. You'll have a chance to see King Kong reign as the king. And we ended the night with the Velocicoaster. This roller coaster speeds through the jungle, rising high above the terrain, and you race alongside all those animals out there. And I just think that was a great way to end the night. I had such a blast. I hope if you're going to Universal Studios or Island Adventure, this video helps you. Of course, your likes, shares, and subscribes really help. Thanks for watching.